The problem with conflict in the workplace is not that it happens, but that we have an incomplete paradigm about it. The usual response to conflict is to fight or flight. The synergistic response is positive engagement and discovery. For example, an employee might speak to her boss about some stupid thing the company has been doing. The typical boss hears a complaint, but the synergistic boss hears an idea. He hears her out because he knows that she cares enough about the company to want to improve it. Conflicts over turf or territory are tough conflicts. For example, someone from corporate headquarters shows up and says, "I'm here to help you." We might have a defensive response and say to ourselves, "Oh, great, they don't think I can do this job." But the synergistic response is to say, "Great, what can I learn from this person?" The typical fight or flight responses are rooted in the paradigm that sees difference and differences as a threat. Usually we either fight over our differences or flee from them because we have a defensive paradigm born of insecurity. There are many examples of this approach at work. We see it in the CEO who won't listen to different points of view. We see it in the project team that walks out of the room in outrage when their plans are questioned. We see it in the single-minded sales manager who runs the region by the philosophy, my way or the highway. Such people can't see that conflict is a sign of life. Conflicts usually arise when people are actually thinking about their work. I believe that conflicting or diverse viewpoints are a gift. When I talk about the gift of conflict, people look sideways at me. But what I mean is that thoughtful people will always differ from each other. And if they care enough to express their differences with passion, that's an offering that ought to be accepted eagerly. Diversity of viewpoint, background, position, these make for a much more robust solution than if everyone thinks alike. If I'm a third alternative thinker, I am fascinated, not threatened, by the gap between us. Nothing diffuses the negative energy of a conflict faster than to say, "You see things differently. I need to listen to you," and you mean it. If you practice the paradigm of synergy, you will inevitably arrive at a third alternative that makes the conflict irrelevant. You will say, "Let's look for something better than either of us have thought of." Everyone wins. Everybody is energized. Often you won't even remember what the fight was about. Imagine a workplace where people are abundant and seek different views than theirs, where everyone is willing to listen and to consider ideas, even if they contradict. Imagine the trust and creative energy. This is entirely possible if people have a third alternative approach to work.